Okay, we are on day 2 of Mole's Big Dig. Let me share my screen. Our team cooperation goal is to explain ideas and tell why. So think about what that looks like and what that sounds like. Well, when we explain our ideas and tell why, we explain, we tell why, and we give evidence of why with the text. We're still looking at questioning, and our word power is consonant blends. And we're going to be writing a journal entry. All right, so you're going to rate your words. Remember, you have your paper. You're going to go down day 2. You're going to put a plus if you know it and a question mark if you're not sure. The first word is well. A well is a hole dug for water. Everyone gets water from the town well. The next one is scraped, which means scratched. I scraped my knee on the ground when I fell from my bike. Nearly means almost. Joe nearly fell off his chair because he laughed so hard. Complete means finish. Molly wants to complete her homework before she plays. Strike means hit. Vlad will strike the drum with the stick. Rose means came up. The water level rose when I poured more water into the jug. Cool means a little cold. It was too hot yesterday, but today it's nice and cool. Pleased means happy. Valley was pleased with her good grades. Okay, so here's our question. Why can't Ant help Mole dig? Well, Ant says he can't help because he is too small. Okay, I am going to read page 15 aloud. Let me find my page here. It says, the sun climbed high in the sky. The morning grew warm. Mole kept digging. Dig, dig, dig. Ant sat and watched. Then their friend Hippo came over. What's going on? Asked Hippo. Mole is digging a hole, said Ant. What for? Asked Hippo. For a well, said Ant. All the while, Mole kept digging. What's a well for? Asked Hippo. It's for water, replied Ant. Would you like to help? Asked Mole. No, I'm too clumsy, said Hippo. Mole kept digging. Dig, dig, dig. So the words and question starters on my, well, let me stop sharing so I can show it to you. On my question strategy card here will help me think of different kinds of questions to ask. I want to make sure I ask a variety of right there and think questions. I can ask questions that are sometimes easier to find, like, what does Mole do as the sun climbs higher? The answer is that Mole keeps digging. Another question could be, who answers Hippo's questions? The answer is that Ant answers Hippo's questions. Another question is, why can't Hippo help? The answer is Hippo is too clumsy to dig. These are all right there questions. They're easy to find in the story. Now for more challenging questions. Why do you think Mole asks for help? Well, I think Mole asks for help because he wants to finish his well as soon as possible. If Ant and Hippo help him, he will finish more quickly. Another one is that's more of a think question would be, where do you think this story takes place? Well, I think the story takes place in Africa. I know that hippos live in Africa. Ants live everywhere. Moles could live in Africa. These last two questions are more challenging. They are think questions. I can't find their answer in just one place on the page. Sometimes I have to use my own background knowledge to answer them. It's important to ask a variety of right there and think questions. Let's look at our questions for today. Speaking of questions. Okay, our say, which of the following best describes Mole? A, angry, B, hardworking, C, slow moving, D, lazy. The next one says, does Mole want to help digging? How can you tell? And then 3 says, how are Ant and Hippo the same? How are they different? Make sure you answer both parts of those questions. Write a question about today's reading, then answer your question. Tell whether it is right there or a think question and why you say that. All right, so for your reading, you're going to read page 16, and then you're going to go ahead and answer those questions. Let's go ahead and look at our word power. Our word treasure says some words contain consonant blends. If you're having trouble reading this kind of word, first read the consonant blend, then read the whole word. Okay. So when we look at words like this word, sometimes there are some letters that stick together, and those are called consonant blends, and that's why they showed the glue brush. So for example, in this word plant, the consonant blend would be the pull, ant, plant. That would be a consonant blend. How about in the word plenty? Well, it'd be the pull, unty, plenty. And then we have pluck. It's the PL, the pull, those stick together, they're a consonant blend, and pluck. And plan, it's the PL, the pull, an. Okay, so we have been practicing using our questioning words and learning what the difference between easy questions that are right there and harder questions that make you think a little bit.